Let's go. Section 5. Investigating the church ruin. Everything's burnt down as far as the eye can see. There aren't any traces of residents either. What happened here? What could even turn Jadia Gray in the first place? If we can't see the future, that means humanity will vanish. Could it mean that the counterforce doesn't work in a singularity? Then this place is like a bolt. The fatal choice of destruction scattered throughout human history. When your choices become mistakes, this is what happens. Looks like the director's talking to herself again. This could take a while. Hey, Meta, looks like it's safe over there. Why don't you rest for a bit? I agree with you, Doctor. Senpai, would you like some rations? Sure, but how are you, Nash? Tired? Are you asking if I've been having any problems since I became a servant? Not sure if you can read this. Tried to join the stream, but the phone refused to join. Hey, Bucket, good to have you in here. Well, for the most part, it's scary to fight, but otherwise, I'm doing fine. Are you okay with me being your master? Of course. I think you might have been the best master this summer. That's enough. We got incoming. Master, your comrades. Master, your commands, please. Wait, what do you mean you can't see or hear me?
Nani? やる気なの? いいえ、嘆かわしいことです。
Hello? Hello, hello. Let's see. Alright, so it is working. So that's good. What was I doing?
行きます。はい、はい。やー。やー。はい、ええ、わかりました。あら。せい。お願い。
Oh, 2 of 2.
お任せを。承知。お任せを。終わりです。行きます。はい、了解です。了解です。承知。ええ。沖田さん大丈夫？
Sweet.
ええ、体は大丈夫です。まだまだいけますよ。 七夕のお願い、先輩は何を書かれましたか？私はその秘密。慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの、受け取り忘れにはご注意くださいね。ふと興味を覚えたのですが、今までいくつくらいのかけらを集めてきたのでしょうか？
いらっしゃい。ささ、ずずいっと奥まで。退屈してたんだ。話し相手になってくれるかい？
So it's 16 that's needed to become.
七夕のお願い。
Phew! Thank goodness that we managed it yet again, Master. I see your gain used to being a servant. Is it because now that you know what we're up against that you're not afraid anymore? I don't know about that. No matter how good I am with my weapon, when it comes down to the battle itself. Sorry, let's talk later. The three of you need to get out of there now. I'm still picking up something. This is... What is that? Servant is there. Don't fight it, Meta. Nosh. It's too soon for you to fight a servant. Even so, we can't escape. Nash, prepare for battle. If it's a servant, you can do something about it, right? Yes, I will do my best. Fatal battle.
争うのですね。それはとても悲しいことなのに。
了解です。はい、了解です。
Oh, jeez. What is this? Let's see.
シールドエフェクト発揮します。ショータさん、頑張ります。ヨヤンソン。これだね。ヨヤンソン。わかりました。はい、ええ。
Sweet.
あら、タラス君、お願い。はあ。切るね。行くよ。シャー。解体するよ。ざっとこんな。祈りましょう。
Sweet. Okay. We won. I was sure I didn't stand a chance, but we actually won. Sorry, there's no time to rest, Nosh. A similar signal as before is heading that way. I don't have to tell you what you need to do, right? What? Same signal? No way. Meta, retreat! Hurry up! We gotta get out of here.
好きな花火ですか？月並みかもしれませんが、線香花火が好
perform
きです。
30 point summons. 30 point
その
summons.
短い時間
Defeat
が
5
と
servants,
ても大切なものに思えるのです。
excluding servants and certain bosses. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Jack だ。クイーン。離せ。
Sweet.
King. Jack King.
Ooh, I want to see what this extra attack card is. Nice.
はいはい、了解です。はい。や
星がピキッと来てしまった。
Sweet. Alright, so I guess. Ooh, what's a shop?
いらっしゃい。交換と。さて、何をご所望かな？
Wow, there's a lot
ま
of
だ
stuff
見てい
going
くか
on.
い？結構私も張り合いがあるってものさ。マナプリズムと交換する？いいとも。では今回の品物を紹介しよう。
Special
お
summon.
お、このダヴィンチちゃん秘密召喚システムを使う時が来ようとは。お客さん、貴重なあれをお持ちなのかい？
That's cool.
君に幸運があります。
Sweet, it's this guy whose name I forgot. Section 6, Shadow Serpent. Oh god. Oh, for God's sakes. What is happening? Why are servants here? I see. A Holy Grail War. A Holy Grail War is going on in that town. Normally it would be a battle royale amongst 7 servants summoned in Fuyuki, but something's gone terribly wrong. I'm not surprised that there's a servant without master. It's natural for servants to target other servants. Then as long as I'm here, we'll be targeted by other servants. But Nash, that has nothing to do with the Grail. That's just a wandering phantom gone mad. I found it. New prey. The Grail shall be mine. Servant signal confirmed. It's an assassin class servant. I can fight. Senpai, please give me your orders. Sorry, just spare us a little longer. Okay, I'll bring you victory, Master. I said misery. Oh, sheesh. That was fast. Jeez. Alright, how about that? This is a waste of time. I could have handled this on my own. What does that mean? Nosh, fall back! Enough, they've caught up. There's one more. That's their main force. No way. We're losing to one already. Now there's one more on the way? Ah, let's finish this Lancer. I don't know what kind of heroic spirit that is, but I will have her head. Director Nosh. Director Nosh, hang in there. You gotta keep moving. Foo-foo. Damn it, they both got fear. They both let fear get them. Give your orders, Meta. You're the only one calm now. You have no choice but to fight. Understood. There's no other option. Futile. Fight then die. Run and you still die. The demise of the futile. Oh, so miserable. Go ahead and struggle. Miserable people are ever so entertaining. Fight? Are you serious? We don't stand a chance against something like that, right? And so we must fight. I'll find a way for us to get out of this alive. Yeah. You just killed yourself, girl. I thought you were just some girl, but looks like you've got some fight in you. And I can't leave this to you. Who are you? What do you mean, can't you tell? Don't tell me the mud got in your eyes, too. Let's summon an NPC certain for you. Curse you, caster. Why are you siding with a wanderer? Huh? Because it's better than siding with you guys. And hey, I don't mind brats with some potential. Young lady, be prepared for a fight. Don't worry, you're good. You can turn this around if you just pay attention. Right, I'll do my best. Hey boy, are you a master? I'm leaving the ordering to you. I'm a caster class servant. They don't really like me right now. Not like the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but you can trust me for now. In honor of the brave young lady here, I'll form a temporary contract with you and fight as your servant. What's this? Let's see what we got here. 2, 4, 5. Give me a braid chain.
祈りを
Oh no.
光をタラスクお願い炎を
Oh.
任せとけ。ああ。
ええ
アンサズ。こうだ。行くか。
はい
任せとけ。ああ。アンサズ。はっ。
了解ですはい
行くか。燃えろ。
囲碁での采配です先輩
Curse you with the holy grail. Curse you with the holy grail before my eyes. Excuse me. Thank you very much for saving us from danger. Hey, good work. You don't know me for this, so don't worry about it. You should be more worried about your body. That damn assassin kept targeting your butt like a pest. Oh, hey, you look fragile, but you have a pretty nice body. Icing on the cake. I have no idea what class you are, but you're pretty sturdy. Maybe Saber? No, you don't have a sword. Hey, Meta, what did you think of that? He's an ally, maybe? Without doubt, he's an old pervert. For now, let's get some information. He seems to be a decent heroic spirit. Oh, so someone wants to cut to the chase. What is this? Some means of communication through magecraft? Well met, Caster Servant. I don't know which heroic spirit you are, but we have nothing but respect and offer you. Oh, spare me your remarks. I'm sick of hearing them. State your business, weakling. Isn't that what you're good at? I see. Alright then. Weakling. I got called a weakling by someone I met for the first time. And that's the current situation in Chaldea. Currently, Meta is the acting master and in the middle of conducting field research. Let me confirm something. You're serving from the Holy Grail War that broke out in the city and the sole survivor? If by that you mean I haven't lost, our Holy Grail War was changed to something else entirely along the way. I don't know how it happened either. The city was engulfed in flames and the humans vanished. Only the servants remained. Saber was the first to resume the Holy Grail War. That chap began ramping like a tiger released from a cage. Archer, Lancer, Rider, Berserker, and Assassin were all defeated by Saber. Survival of the Seven Servants. That's the rule of the Holy Grail War was broken. And in the end, you won, Caster, or rather, you're the servant who survived. Yes, any servant who was defeated by Saber became, like those two, corrupted by the Black Mud. and the monsters that sprung up like maggots started looking for something together. The troublesome part is that I'm in the Holy Grail. Let's see. Let's see. They're looking for. The troublesome part is I'm one of the things that they're looking for. You see, the Holy Grail won't end until I'm killed. You and Saber are the only surviving servants. Then if you defeat Saber, yes, that would probably end the Holy Grail War here, but I don't know whether things will return back to normal. I see. You helped us, but in the end, it was for your own sake, huh? You want to defeat Saber, but you don't stand a chance doing it alone. That's why he zeroed in on us, right? That's right, but it's not like a bad idea, is it? Anyway, looks like we got company. Zoinks! There's no end to these guys. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than having allies.
何やる気なの？いいえ、わかりました。はい。はい。
任せとけ。アンサーズ。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
Cool. Battlefield of Doom.
Hi.
任せとけ。
はい。了解です。ええ。
燃えろ。とっておきをくれてやる。
下がってください、マスター。
ああ。焼き尽くす。ウィッカーマン。
はい、了解です。
行くか。
や
はっ。
行くわよ。ええ、行きます。リヴァイアさんの子、今は人を守りし流星となれ、タラスク。祈りを。これも神のおぼし飯です。
Things have settled down at the pass. True, we can't have a decent conversation like this. My bad. If I'd been summoned as a Lancer, I could have finished off Saber with just one strike. Man, caster's just not for me. I don't like being a caster in the Holy Grail War like this. If you were a Lancer, it's been known to happen some height. Some heroic spirits have the attributes of multiple classes. He's not just a speed wielder, but a high-level heroic spirit with qualifications to be a mage. I'm only speculating, but he must be one of the top servants. The kind that's featured in the magazine Vivin. Ah, yes, you said you were a master at the organization called Shaltia. I guess that's all I need to know. In general, servants tend not to get overly involved in problems outside of their own time periods. We ultimately only cooperate as weapons. Your goal is to investigate this anomaly, right? My goal is to end the Holy Grail War. We share mutual interests, so how about we join forces? That is a rational proposition. But if we do that, who will be your master? Well, that kid over there, of course. It doesn't seem like you have the aptitude to be a master. I mean, you possess high quality magical circuits, yet you don't have the aptitude to become a master. Is it a curse? Oh, shut up! What do you care? Meta, he's in your hands. Use him wisely. That is settled. The contract is only temporary, but I'm counting on you. That leaves one last thing, your goal. What you're looking for is probably the Greater Grail. Greater Grail? I'm not familiar with that. What is it? This land's true heart. If there is indeed a singularity, it has to be that. But Saber is lingering around the Greater Grail. The remaining servants she contaminated too. One second. Alright, there we are. But Saber is lingering around the Greater Grail. The remaining servants she contaminated too. Zerga and Archers are the ones left? What are those two like? Are they strong? Well, Archer can be dealt with if I'm with you, but Zerga is the problem. Even Saber had trouble with that monster. He won't attack unless you get close to him, so ignoring him is one option. We understand the situation now. We'll team up with Mr. Caster to obtain the Greater Grail. Mr. Caster, would you show us the way? Skip the mister, I'll take you there. The kid will decide when to make our move. Much obliged. Then shall we resume the search? I'm counting on you, Meta. Quest clear. I'm Amadeus Wolfgang Mozart. Leave the bells aside. I promise only to decorate your life. It's assassin. This assassin. I'm Kurujo, an assassin class servant. I've been called upon to your service. Screaming noises. Yeah, nothing that I want here. 0.7% chance. So I'd approximately have to do that 100 times. Well, whatever. Just keep on going with this guy. Section 7, Towards the Greater Grail. Ticket. Target. Sorry, I am peeling an orange while doing this.
任せとけ。
わかりました。
アンサーズ。
はい、ええ、わかりました。あら、祈りを。カリオ、カラス君、お願い、パワーを。
行くか。
はい、ええ。
アンサーズ。
あら。了解です。ええ。
ああ。
奇跡を。わかりました。ええ。リヴァイアさんの子、今は人を守りし。
Red. Huh. Interesting.
はい。ええ。
ああ。お疲れさん。いい具合の焼き加減だろ。
Let's see.
七夕のお願い、先輩は何を書かれましたか？慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの、受け取り忘れにはご注意くださいね、先輩。争うのですね。それはとても悲しいことなのに。
任せとけ。行くか。
わかりました。
はっ。
わかりました。はい。ええ。あら。祈りを。神よ。タラス君、お願い。炎を。了解です。
ああ。
ええ。了解です。行きます。了解です。ええ。わかりました。ええ。
任せとけ。
あら。
はっ。
Oh wait, hang on a second. Um,
はい。了解です。
ああ。
や
アンサズ。
了解です。わかりました。
行くか。燃えろ。
行きます。はい。ええ。
や
dang it. I really want to somehow get all three up. See if that did anything. Sweet. Aw, crap. 5? Oh, hey Meta. It's pretty obvious that, Carlette's looking depressed. You're her master, aren't you? Do something to cheer her up. Could it be? Not just something wrong? No, there's nothing different. I'm operating perfectly, Master. But that's the problem. Nothing's different. Under your command, Senpai, I've gained enough experience, yet I'm still unable to unleash my noble phantasm. I don't even know how to unleash it. It's like I'm a defective servant. Ooh. Ow. Oh, so that's what's been bothering you. I have such a strong sense of responsibility, Nash. But I don't think that can be settled overnight. After all, it's a noble phantasm. If a heroic spirit's weapon can be mastered within a day or two, then servants wouldn't be that special anymore. Of course we can master something like that immediately. After all, heroic spirits and noble phantasms are the same thing. If the young lady here can fight as a servant, that means that at the very moment you can use your noble phantasm. Yet you can't, which simply means your magical energy is not circulating right. Let's see, maybe enthusiasm? No, perhaps too reserved. Anyways, I'm sure it's because you don't yell out when you practice. Really? Really? Hey. Hey, don't yell out just a sudden. You're going to burst my eardrums. Seriously. Sorry, director, but Caster said we should shout. No, that was a metaphor. Well, at any rate, I see you have enthusiasm. Leda, you heard the young lady. Do you mind if we take a quick detour? Don't tease Nash. She's an innocent girl. What? I'm just talking about special training. I won't take long. I'm a caster right now, so leave the healing to me. First, we'll start off small. Let me inscribe some misfortune-bringing runes. Alright, we're done. Huh? What are you doing? Why are you inscribing runes on my coat? Even if someone targets you, you can take care of yourself, right? And look, here they come. I don't know what you're talking about. Director, get behind me. You two Senpai, prepare for battle. Alright, that should be enough. Put simply, noble phantasm is a part of a heroic spirit's instinct. It is hard to use if you think too much. Therefore, you must first use up all of your energy. Young lady, man, I am a genius. That isn't a cure, that's an extreme measure. Knowledge is power.
戦闘ですマスター指示を
行くか。ああ行くか。任せとけ。はっほら焼き尽くすぜ。
行きます了解ですはいやはいわかりましたええ
任せとけ。
はい行きます
はっああ行くか。
はい
燃えろ。
あらはい行きますはい下がってください
Oh, god dang it.
行きます流星となれよし戦闘終了なんとかなりましたね
Dude, I can't believe this. Hmm. Let's start.
行きます。先輩。
任せとけ。
行きます。わかりました。
はっ。
ある。了解です。はい。行きます。はい。
任せとけ。
はい。
燃えろ。
祈りを。はい。了解です。ええ。祈りを。
行くか。
行きます。わかりました。
燃えろ。
あら。
行くか。ああ、行くか。はっ。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
見事な采配です。先輩。祈りましょう。せめてあなたのために。
あ
ええ、わかりました。
あ、アンサーズ。
せい。
ああ、
はい。
行くか。燃えろ。
あら。
ああ、
はい。了解です。 りました。仕方ありません。行きます。
行くか。
Oh, I didn't even notice that was a Buster Chain.
流星となれ。タラス。よーし。やー。
Two more. Oh, sweet. I can't go on any more back-to-back battles. I'm sorry, Caster. Rather than test my will, please teach me some solid theories. You just don't get it, do you? Did I miscalculate? Oh well, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, I'm your next opponent. You don't have to hold back because we're allies. I'm not going to hold back when I kill Meta. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? What does Meta have to do with this? Servants' problems are coming from the Master's problems. Didn't I mention that when you shared the same fate? You had the same thought, right, Meta? When a young lady can't stand anymore, it's your death. Master, please stand back. I won't be a hindrance for Senpai, I won't. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's have a real servant battle.
争うのですね。それは生きまさか悲しいことなの。はい、いいね。はいよ。そらや。
Oh, sheesh.
見事な采配です、先輩。
Okay, it's time to finish this. Burn to the ground with your master. My spell is a coffin of flames. Just a giant upended form. Retribution to force would purify human misery. Fall the wicker men, and behold as good and evil bite to dust. I must protect. I must unleash it or everyone will, even if it's fake. Even if it's just for now. I have to unleash it properly or everyone will disappear. Me. Noble Phantasm, unleash. Increase the fantasy term effect. No. Increases with overcharge. Applying. Incoming damage cut status.
じっとしているだけで肌が汗ばむ陽気です。ふと興味を覚えたのですが、今まで
ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にようこそ。今日は何がお望みかな？
Sweet.
七夕のお願い。
Let us start this quest. Oh, did I manage to unleash my noble phantasm? Whew, need you to survive that. But I never thought both you and your master would walk out without a scratch. Be happy. Wait, no. Praise your meta. That young lady there, without question, is a first-rate heroic spirit. Senpai, I just now... Yeah, that was amazing, Nash. Wow. That was surprising. I didn't expect her to unleash her noble phantasm so soon. Nash was never someone with a strong will. That's because you got her all wrong. May call the young lady here a protector. There's no point in teaching a bird to swim, is there? It can teach a bird how to fly high. Although she didn't get to obtain its true name. Right, even though I unleashed my noble phantasm, I still know its true name, nor the true name of the heroic spirit. That's fine. Even if you are inexperienced, even if you are only temporary, your very wish unleashed your noble phantasm. You didn't have the slightest desire to obtain a true name, to become the chosen, become one of the chosen, to become a true heroic spirit. That's why your noble phantasm responded. Ah, what an inspiring story, just like a fairy tale. Director? Don't mind me, I'm just teasing. I'm pleased that you're able to use your noble phantasm now. But it's inconvenient to use without a true name, right? I'll think of a good spell for you. Since it's a pseudo-deployment of a noble phantasm. Let's see here. Let me see. Yes, we'll call it Lord Shadera. Shadera is a name that has meaning for you too. So activate your spirit origin. So to activate your spirit origin, that's a good spell for you, right? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Director. Lord Shadera. Yes, I like it. That fits you perfectly, Nash. Desire to try it, and then the desire to try out after gaining is only human nature. Caster, would you mind being Nash's sparring partner? Yes, of course. I was holding back before, but even so, her defense was impeccable. As someone with more experience, I'll hammer the basics of a noble phantasm into your head. Meta, young lady, are you ready? Yes, please. Please don't, you know.
わかりました。了解で行きます。
アンサズアンサズ
はい、了解です。ええ。祈りを。
さてここからだ。
シールドエフェクト探します。ステータス頑張ります。
いい任せな。はいよ。そらへ。よそ見してんじゃないよ。そらそら追い込むよ。砲撃よ。
Oh, okay.
これも神のおぼし飯です。
Battle finish. Oh. Level 40. Let's go. Party 2. Let's do this. It's fine. Fatal battle.
死
Berserker.
死をよこせ。
Pierce target's defense. About 6 3 turns when attacking with your own
だ
attack.
が改め威勢がこったな。名誉な。いかさまな。ぜひとも。てんでい。念には及ばず。ぜひとも。頭をよ。
Let's see what we got here.
いや虐待もない。念には及ばず。ふんぐるいふんぐるい。おそじりしたそうだ。ふがふなぐるふたぐ。富岳36系神奈川ウラスサミ頭をよ。木之本一よ。
Whoa. Oh no!
そう
虐待もない。ぜひ念には及ばず。てんでい。神妙ながら。てんでい。堪能堪能。
Oh wow, I leveled up from 7 to 16.
祈りましょう。せめてあなたのために。はい。お任せを。承知。ええ、了解です。はっ。あら。はっ。承知。はい。ええ。せい。せい。いぜ。 下がってくださいマスター。ええ、いざ愛を知らない悲しき竜、ここにせーの。お任せを。いざお任せを。そこ。これで終わりです。
え、
我が危険のきらめき受けるがよい。
ええ、
いざ一歩二歩向け三歩絶倒無用甘の
あれ
処置いいよ。せいひゃお任せを。いいよ。せいこの勝利女神アンドラスタへ捧ぐ。
Let's see. Mobile coordinate. Dragon Tooth Warrior.
行きます先輩。
任せとけ。行くから。
はいわかりました。
任せとけ。任せとけ。
了解です。わかりました。
アンサーズ。行くから。任せとけ。
行きます。
Hector.
とっておきをくれてやる。
ええ、わかりました。
焼き尽くす。ヒヒウィッターマン。
Oh sweet, that's damage control. That's awesome.
マスター。
No!
はいよ了解。さて終わった終わった。おじさん寝るぜ。あとよろしく。
ようこそダヴィンチちゃんの強化ラボへ。今日ものんびり始めようか。仕上がり。そろそろクエスト。
Huh. Interesting. So, seeing that they were at the highest, then I could probably do that. I'll be right back. I need to allow my doggo. My adorable puppy dog. Flower. Let's see here.
去りなさい。それができないのなら、はい、わかりま、はい。せい、あら、怒らせるなっての。いっ
行きます。はい
はい。
あ
はい
はい。
あ、行くか。
やー祈りを。
行きます。
ああ、
わかりました。
シールドエフェクト発揮します。
行くか。ああ、任せとけ。はっ。ほら、焼き尽くすぜ。
行きます。はい、了解です。
やー
これで
行くか。ああ、行くか。はっ。ほら、焼き尽くすぜ。
行きます。はい。
ああ、
了解です。はい。
はっ
ごめんなさい。
とっておきをくれてやる。
仕方ありません。
はいよ。
焼き尽くせヒギウィッカーマン。
リヴァイアさんの今は人を守りし
へへった
これも神のおぼし飯です。
Ah, fuck. My mic has been muted for a while. So yeah, it's all this stuff. Hmm? Archer! Ah, speak of the devil. Or should I say, of the faithful follower. As always, I see that you're the loyal knight.
I don't remember becoming a follower of anyone. I was just here to chase away unwanted visitors.
In other words, you're the gatekeeper. I don't know why you're protecting the saber, but let's end this here. It's not a game that never gets boring. For better or worse, we need to move the pieces forward.
From the way you talk, I think you understand the circumstances, yet you are still absorbed by your desires. You still haven't changed despite being a mage now. In that case, I will not consent to you.
Ah, big talk from a mere archer. Hey, why are you just standing there, young lady? He's an archer. Without your shield, I wouldn't have any time to cast my spells.
Ah, right, sorry, I was out of it for a second there. No problem, but no problem, I can do this. When it comes to guarding, leave it to me.
Ah, yes. Much knowledge given. Very word. Oh, that's cool.
争うのですね。それはとても悲しいことなの。
あ
Man.
あ、行くか。
わかりました。
はっ
Alright, so I made the right choice.
行きます。
はい。
任せとけ。アンサーズ。
了解です。行きます。はい。
Grab on.
祈りを。わかりました。ええ、はい、わかりました。あら。え、タラス君、お願い、花を。
I'm back. As you cannot see.
はい。ええ。
やあ。
Go back.
シェータさん、頑張ります。シールドエフェクト発揮します。救いを。
さてここからだ。俺は割と手強いぜ。ああ、行くか。ああ。アンサーズ。 ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
Knew that they would go for him.
とっておきをくれてやる。ああ、行くか。とっておきをくれてやる。はっ。焼き尽くせ。ヒゲ。ウィッカーマン。いや。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。 行くか。任せとけ。燃えろ。
祈りを。
Sweet.
見事な采配です、先輩。
Well done, Mage of Flowers. Who knew that the mobile phantasm could be utilized in such a way? Utilized in such a way. Hey, it's time for you to take a hike. The young lady and I will take down the sacred sword. I'm glad that you trust me, but do you think I can guard against it? Not in the slightest, you're screwed. I've heard about the sword of King Arthur. My fingers are trembling. It seems too much for me. Well, you'll just have to overcome it with courage, but from where I stand, you seem like you're perfect for the job. The shield that would never shatter. If you were to lose hope, it would be because the young lady messed up. If you let go of that shield, your master behind it will evaporate it instantly. Listen, don't think about being the sword. All you need to do is think about protecting your master. That's right up your alley, no? Well, anyway, leave it to me to finish off Saber. And just do whatever you need to do. Right. That advice will help.
去りなさい。それができないのなら
行きます。
ああ、
ええ。やあ。終わりは。はい、わかりました。はい。
What did I just do?
行く。任せとけ。アンサズ。
ええ。はい。わかりました。ええ。はい。了解です。わかりました。
やあ。
行きます。
ええ。
任せとけ。アンサズ。
了解です。行きます。
任せとけ。
やあ。
ダメ。まだ
Fuck.
戦わなくちゃ。
しか変わりま。わかりました。
了解。
あ
あらやった
あ、アンサーズ。任せとけ。
はいよ。
はい。
アンサーズ。
へへっ
下がってください、マスター。ええ。
行くか。
愛を知らない悲しき竜。ここ。せーの。祈りを。
とっておきをくれてやる。
ええ。
焼き尽くせヒゲウィッカーマン。
10年早いよ。いえ、道はいつも険しいものです。行きます、先輩。わかりました。了解です。
行くか。燃えろ。
祈りを。
任せとけ。行くか。ああ。
Oh shit.
アンサーズ。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
了解です。行きます。はい。
や
あ
あ、わかりました。はい。
あ。はっ。
せい。
了解です。行きます。了解です。
やあ。
任せとけ。
ええ、わかりました。
燃えろ。
祈りを。わかりました。
行くか。
了解です。シールドエフェクト発揮します。ステータス頑張ります。はい、
任せとけ。
了解です。
燃えろ。
了解です。はい、
任せとけ。
Freaking knew it. I freaking knew it.
とっておきをくれてやる。焼き尽くせ。木々ウィッターマン。
愛を知らない悲しき竜。せーの。
任せとけ。ああ、行くか。アンサス。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
やれやれ、おじさんまた勝っちまったよ。
Time for the Great Grail. This will be our last break. Is there anything left undone?
Can you go back to base first?
If it's necessary, then go back up by all means. By all means go back. We're attacking the Baronside's host, so we need plenty of supplies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whether we forge ahead or go back, we need to rest first. Doctor, are you checking vitals? But it looks paler than usual.
Huh? Oh yeah, this doesn't look very good. It's because of the unexpected servant contract. You never use your magic circuits and have it running at full capacity.
Probably putting stress on your brain.
Now set up camp. It's time to make warm tea. Tea with plenty of honey.
Got it, Doctor.
I think tea time is a good idea. Oh, feeding yourselves before the final battle? Then maybe I'll go hunting for some wild boars. I'm sure there aren't any around here. Besides, forget about meat.
If you must get something, make it fruit.
Stuff. I can't eat. I can't believe you had dried fruits with you, Director. Anyway, that level of preparation astonishes me. Again, your level of preparation astonishes me. I just happen to have them. Citrus is effective against headaches. Put that aside. What is it, Director?
The work you've done so far has been passable. As the director of Chaldea, I give credit to you.
What's that look for? I'm sure it's a fluke, but right now, you're all we got. What I'm saying is, keep it up and you might hear praise from me yet. I know that even a third rater can do first-rate work.
Well, main Meta did a solid job. Have you insane sweet? Hermione, if you got time to be flapping your gums, and use it to send Meta a supply or two instead. I would feel bad if someone failed because they were ill-equipped, especially when they've been doing their best. What's this feel bad? What's this? Feel bad? How kind of you, Director. Does this mean you're finally opening your heart? Pitiful. Pathetic. You couldn't even tell that. Well, I never grow tired of watching young men and women interact. Although, when it comes to women, Director, you're not really... Is that right? Certainly the Director is older, but I feel like we have similar tastes. I feel affection for her. What are you going on about? I told you before that you're all just tools to me. Mm-hmm. There, see? Even the shadowy, like, monster thing agrees with me. Huh? Nash, hurry up and get rid of it. It's gonna eat me. It's gonna eat me. Ah! Maybe it should eat you. I mean, what?
たまには知的に行きますか。ああ、
了解です。わかりました。
任せとけ。アンサーズ。
シールドエフェクト発揮します。了解です。
ああ、
行きます。
行くか。任せとけ。
や
ああ、行くか。燃えろ。
祈りを。はい、ええ。わかりました。
任せとけ。ああ、任せとけ。アンサーズ。ほら焼き尽くすぜ。
Fuck.
行くか。
はい、わかりました。
アンサーズ。
祈りを。光を。
ああ、
ええ、わかりました。
燃えろ。
せい。
了解。へいへい。
任せとけ。ああ、燃えろ。とっておきをくれてやる。
行くわよ。
任せとけ。
Buster Chain.
焼き尽くせ。ヒゲウィッカーマン。
知らない悲しき竜ここせーの。
どうだい俺の魔術は。って聞こえちゃいねえか。
Sweet. Alright. Grand Order. This is a great grail. I feel it's an ultra superior magical reactor. What is it do? What's it doing on this island nation in the Far East? According to our data, it was built by an eminent family of alchemists called the Eisenbars. The Eisburns. Though apparently they didn't belong to the Mages Association and were solely made out of homunculi. Sorry, that's for chit chat. Sorry, that's it for chit chat. The lady has noticed us. Unbelievable magical output. Is that really King Arthur? No question. She seems to have changed. She seems to have changed somehow. But she's the king of Britain, Arthur. Wielder to sacred sword. Her gender is different than in legend, but she had reasons for dressing like a man in Camelot. I mean, you can't assume the throne unless you're a man, right? She must have had to pretend to be a guy for film reasons. I have an idea on who's behind it. It's mentioned in the legends. But Merlin really does have terrible taste. Huh? Ah, you're right. I thought that person was a man, but it's a woman. Don't be fooled by her appearance. She's a monster. Her power is not a muscle, but a ridiculous amount of magical energy. Every single strike is massive. If you're not paying attention on the top, the top half of your body will go flying. Basically, just think of her like a human rocket. Understood. I'll fight back with everything I got. Good. If you defeat her, the anomaly of the sound will disappear. Listen, that includes both me and her. After that, it's your job. I don't know what happens. What will happen, but do the best you can. I see. Got an interesting search here. What? You can talk? You were just maintaining your silence all this time? Yes, and you were being watched the whole time you were chatting. I acted merely as a scarecrow. But it's interesting. I'm curious about that noble phantasm. You're right, strange girl. This sword will test the truth of your shield. Here she comes. Master! Yeah, let's fight together. Yes. Nash, here I come.
火をきつい極光は反転する
Sun. Revenge the rising sun. Swallow the light. Excalibur! Morgan! This noble phantasm. Something right? Army. Grand battle.
去りなさいそれができないのなら
Well, might as well go all out.
ステータス頑張りますシールドエフェクト発揮します救いを
さてここからだ。俺は割と手強いぜ。 かはっ
ありもろい消えるがいいそこだ
了解です。
行くか任せとけアンサーズ
あがくんありもろい
Fuck.
わかりました。行きます。はい。ええ。
やーそこだそこだふっ
ええ。わかりました。
ああアンサーズ
ダメ。まだ。
Fine, Ash.
そこだ
ああ任せとけああはっほら焼き尽くすぜ
Uh-oh.
極光は反転する
Fuck.
ははやっと休
ごめんなさい。
とっておきをくれてやる焼き尽くす木々ウィッターマン
あがくん消えるがいいそこだ
行くか任せとけはっ
Goodbye.
覚えておくぞ
Unbeknownst to me, my power has weakened. I stayed my hand at the very last moment. I was going to defend the Holy Grail to the end, but I lost because my tenacity wavered. Ultimately, no matter how fate changes, I'll always meet the same end if I'm alone. What's that supposed to mean? Bastard, what do you know? Eventually, you two will realize that Ireland's childhood light. Grand Order, the battle to obtain the Holy Grail has only just begun. Hey, wait, what do you mean by... Whoa. Oh crap, am I getting sent back too? Damn it, I don't like this forever. Kid, I'm leaving the rest of you. If there's the next time, try summoning me as an answer. Confirming both Saber and Cassia have vanished. Does that mean that we've won? Yes, you did a fine job, Nash. Meta, the director must be so pleased. Hey, which director? Grand Order. How did the servant know that name?
something the matter? Huh? Oh right. Well done, Meta, Nash. Several points are unclear, but let's call this mission complete. First, let's retrieve the crystal. It's the reason Saber became abnormal. It's clearly the reason why Fuyuki City has become a city and become a singularity. Yes, an immediate retrieval. What? Well, I didn't expect you to get this far. Beyond my plan's expectations and my own tolerances. Master Candidate 48, it was my mistake to naively overlook you as an improbable child. Professor Lev? Lev? Professor Lev, you say? He's there? Is that Romani I hear? So, you survived as well. I told you to come to the command room immediately, but it seems like you didn't listen, honestly. Trash can't even follow orders. Just the mere sight of it makes me want to throw up. Why is it that humans always try to avoid their preordained destinies? Master, fall back! Fall back, please! That person is dangerous. This isn't the Professor Lev we know. Lev. Oh, Lev! Lev, you're alive! Thank goodness about you. I don't know how I could protect Chaldea. Director, don't! That man is... Hi, Olga. You seem well. Looks like you had a rough time, too. Yes, that's right, Lev. The command room blew up, the city's in ruins, and I can't return to Chaldea. I'm going crazy from all these unforeseen complications. But it's okay, as long as you're here, we'll be fine, right? That's how it always has been, right? You'll help me out this time too, won't you? Yes, of course. Honestly, all these complications have irritated me. The biggest complication is you, Olga. I set the bomb right under your feet, yet you're still alive. What? Lev, what's that supposed to mean? Sorry, you're not actually alive. You're really dead. At least your body. At least long ago. Your body, at least long ago. Trismegistus thoughtfully transferred you to this land after you became residual thoughts. You had no aptitude for race shift while alive, right? And you can't teleport while you have a physical body. Understand? You only gained the aptitude, so you sowed the desired after you died. Oh. That's why you can't return to Chaldea. The moment you do, your consciousness will vanish. What? I'll vanish? Wait, I can't return to Chaldea? Yes, indeed. But that's too sad of a story for you. Let me show you the fate of the Chaldea that you devoted your entire life to. What is this? Chaldea is bright red. It's a lie, right? It's just an illusion, right, Lev? It's real. I've connected the dimensions for you. Having the Holy Grail allows me to do so. Now behold the scent of Amnisphere. Behold your folly. Not a single blue or not a sliver of blue representing human survival remains. Nothing but a burning bright red. This is the outcome of this mission. Isn't it wonderful, Marie? Once again, your incompetence has brought forth tragedy. Don't be absurd. I'm not responsible. I didn't fail. I'm not dead. Who are you? What have you done to my Chaldea? It isn't yours, honestly. What an annoying girl you are. Something's pulling my body across space. I told you. This place is now connected with Chaldea. I could kill you right now, but there's no grace. I will grant your final wish instead. Go ahead, lay your hands on your treasure. Think of it as a benevolence on my part. Wait, what do you mean, Lev? My treasure? You mean Chaldeus? No, stop, please. Chaldeus? A high-density body of data? A territory of dimensional anomaly? Yes, no different from a black hole. Or perhaps a sun. Well, either way, a human touching it would be a hellish disintegration on the molecular level. By all means, have a taste of infinite living. No, someone help me. Help. I don't want to die here. Because I've never been praised. I've never been praised by anyone. Why? Why does this always happen to me? No one ever valued me. Everybody hated me. No, stop. No, 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 no. I haven't even accomplished anything left. From the moment I was born, I was never accepted by anyone. Director! No. No, don't do it, Senpai. If you approach that man, you'll die the same way. Oh, impressive. For a demi-servant, you sense that I am a fundamentally different life form. Shall I reintroduce myself? My name is Lev Lania Flaus, in charge of the year 2017, sent to dispose of you humans. Are you listening, Dr. Romani? As a friend who studied Magecraft with you, let me give you some friendly advice. Chaldea is finished. You humans have reached the moment of your destruction. Professor Lev. No, Lev Lunaire. What do you mean? Is it related to being unable to see 2019? It's not unrelated. It's the reality that this is the end. Unable to observe the future, you babbled that I had disappeared. That was truly wishful thinking. The future didn't disappear. It was incinerated. The moment Chaldea was dyed crimson. Your end is certain. Your era no longer exists. Chaldea's magnetic field may be protecting Chaldea, but any outside of it will face the same fate as Fuyuki City. So that was it. We didn't lose contact with the outside world due to interference. We simply lost the outside world. You really are perspective. A shame I didn't. Perceptive. A shame I didn't kill you immediately. But that too is futile resistance. If the time within Chaldea past 2018, it will be wiped from the universe. No one can change the outcome now. This is a rejection of humanity by human history. You didn't perish because of your inability to evolve, nor did you perish due to the war with foreign species. Rather, it was your own foolishness, your incompetence, because you lost the grace of our king. Like a bunch of worthless scrap paper, you'll be burned away without a trace. Ah, is this singularity at its limit? Cursed Saber, if only you just obeyed. You would have been allowed to live, even when given the Holy Grail. She caused trouble by wanting to sustain this era. Farewell, Romani, and you Marsh, Candidate 48. Believe it or not, I have other things to do. My enjoyment of your destruction ends here. Now, be swallowed by the dimensional warp, but I'm not that evil. I'll allow you to say a final prayer. The underground cavern's collapsing. No, the cavern wasn't stable in the first place. Doctor, perform an emergency ray shift. At any rate, we can at least save Senpai. Understood, I'm already doing it. But I'm sorry. It may collapse faster than I can fix it. If it does, then do what you can on your side. If you can survive, we can survive in space for a few dozen seconds, right? Sorry, but please shut up, Doctor. I'm so mad I'm about to lose my cool. Just hang on to your consciousness. If we don't lose that, I might salvage. We won't make it. Nosh. You at least. Senpai, your hand. Wow. Foo. Foo foo. Alright, you're a good boy. Want to eat? Alright, you're a good boy. Want something to eat? Nuts? Or maybe fish? Not sure if you're a cat or a squirrel, but that's okay. You are really cute. Cute. The hero has awakened. There now. That's how a main character should be. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Good morning, Meta. You're conscious now? Who are you? Not thinking straight yet. This is the first time we've spoken directly like this. What, are you shocked that they woke up to the sight of such a beauty? I understand, but I'm used to it. I am Da Vinci,
Chaldea collaborator, or perhaps the third summoned heroic spirit. Anyway, we'll talk later. Someone's waiting for you. Go to the command room. Someone's waiting. Roman? Roman's waiting too, but he's not important. Jeez, there's someone else. She's the important one. Guess you're not used to being the main character yet. Foo-foo. See, this little one says so too. La Florenzi. Come on, time to get up, Meta. From here on, you'll be the center of his story. The choices you'll make will probably save us all. Just like the multitudes of brave souls who weren't remembered by history, as they saved history. You've been given a role to fill, not as a hero, but as a human walking a path that is preordained by the stars. Good morning, Senpai. I'm glad to see that you're okay. Good morning. You were saved, Nash? Yes, thanks to you holding my hand. Now I believe that saying, what happens twice will happen thrice. I'm all for your reunion, but could you please bring your attention over here? First of all, congratulations on surviving and completing your mission, Meta. Well done. While the situation was forced on you gradually, you bravely faced the challenges and overcame it. That earned my respect and appreciation. Thank you, Nash, and thanks to you, Nash and Chaldea was saved. It's a shame about the director. Oh well, but we've got no time to hold a service. All we can do is grieve. Let's just have a few moments of silence. Okay, that's long enough. If I survive, then maybe the director... Listen, we must defend humanities in the director's place. This is how we pay her tribute. Got to report about Crystal from Nash, and what Lev said. From Chaldea's states, what Lev said was true. We can't contact the outside world. The staff who left Chaldea hasn't returned. I fear humanity has already been destroyed. Chaldea seems to be the only place outside the normal timeline. Perhaps a stain on the timeline right before the collapse. Think of it like a colony floating in space. The outside world is dead until we do something about this situation. Is there something we can do? Of course. First, I want you to see this. I tried scanning Earth with the resurrected Shiva. It's Earth of the past, not the future. The Fuyuki singularity was destroyed thanks to you. But we hypothesized that the future was unchanged due to another cause. The result being... Distorted world map, a newly discovered dimensional disturbance against which Fuyuki pales in comparison. They say changing the past changes the future, but you can't overthrow the future by slightly altering the past. History has the power to heal itself. You might be able to save a person or two, but the end of that era will still end up with its definite result unchanged. But those singularities are different. These are humanity's turning points. What if this war didn't end? What if this naval voyage wasn't successful? What if its discovery was wrong? What if the nation couldn't become independent? The ultimate decision point to determine the current state of humanity. Destroying them is like causing the foundation of humanity to crumble. That's what these 7 singularities are. The future has already been decided with these 7 singularities formed. As Lev said, humanity doesn't make it to 2019. But we're different. Chaldea has still yet to reach that future. Do you understand? Only we can fix this mistake. Now, we have a chance to return the singularities to normal. So here's the deal. Race shift into those 7 singularities and get history back on track. It's the only way to save humanity. However, we are still powerless. All of the other master candidates are frozen. Nash is the only master we have. It's the only servant we have. I realize you're being forced into this situation, even so, I'll still say it. Master Candidate 48, Meta. If you wish to save humanity, if you wish to have a future beyond 2018, then you alone must go and face these 7 singularities in human history. Are you prepared to do this? Can you shoulder the burden of Chaldea and humanity's future? No. Of course. Thank you. With those words, our fate has been decided. We will now carry out the preservation of humanity as laid out by Olga Maria Eminsphere, former director of Chaldea. Our objective is the protection of and recovery of human history. Our search target will be each era's relic and grail. Our opponent is history itself. Many heroic spirits and legends will stand against you. Challenging them is an act of blasphemy against the past. To save humanity, we must defy human history. But this is the only way to survive. No, the only way to take back the future. No matter what sort of end awaits us. To reflect our determination, we shall abandon the original name, First Order. This is now Chaldea's last yet original mission. The Grand Order. The name of the magical words highest order. We will take back the future. Interesting. Foundation restored. Yo! Dude. Yeah, Shiro! Alexander. Alright, so servant profile has been updated. A new voice has been added. You got the Holy Grail. We clear previously cleared request.
好きな花火って先輩、レイシフト酔いはしていませんか？この資源はいくつに見えますか？いいえ、そんなに多くはないようです。ドクターを呼んできましょうか。
Let's go. my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call and obey my will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear that I shall defeat all evil in the world. But let thine eyes be clouded until the fog of turmoil. I don't actually really hate any fake characters. Chaos, thou art trapped. I guess, what's his name from Unlimited and from Stay Night, that, Shinji or something? Thou art trapped in. Oh, this is, it's the Berserker, right? No, this is Caster. Thank you for coming, my fellow servants. I am your master. Know why you're summoned, yes? Destruction and slaughter. Those are your orders. If a city is relieving in spring, destroy it. If a town is celebrating spring, devastate it. No matter how evil or cruel, God will forgive your every transgression. Should he have punishment, that is fine in its own way. It is no more than a means of providing God's existence and his love. Now, Gillies, please bring him here. As you wish. I trust that you have not been harmed, Gillies? No, of course not. Have you considered what you wish done with him? Oh my, do you require suggestions from me? Oh, have you noticed my distress and your infinite concern for me? Don't be absurd. If you continue this foolishness, I'll kill you, Gilles. When you are eating a meal, do you think about how you used your fork? This is the same. What I do is a matter so trivial that does not merit any thought. What's going on here? Where am I? Who are you people? Answer me, are you deaf? You there, Eve. Oh, Pire. Oh, Pire. Bishop Pire Cauchon. Oh, how I've missed you. A day has not gone by when your face has not crossed the mind of Jane d'Arc. Jane Arc. It can't be. You're Jane d'Arc? This is impossible. This can't be possible. I thought you died 3 days ago. I thought I killed you. I thought that you should be in hell. Perhaps I am, Your Grace. This is a dream, a nightmare. What else could it be but a nightmare? Oh dear. He started to flee from reality. This won't do at all. We must snap him out of this. What will you do, Your Grace? Jean d'Arc, whom you accuse of heresy, Yeah, I think that I actually may live stream Overlord. Not too long. I just have a few games I kind of want to complete at some point, like JPDE. I want to finish live streaming that. Then I can probably work on all these other games. Like I have to finish my Assassin's Creed playthrough. I want to do the visual novels for the Fate series. I want to just do all this stuff. But yeah, I think that I may actually start live streaming Overlord not too long from now. Jean d'Arc, whom you accuse of heresy, stands before you. Should you not grip your crucifix and offer prayer up to a god? Should you not mock me, accuse me, abuse me, trample me, and tell everyone the wicked Jean d'Arc is here? Jane, should you not roar like the brave lion you are? Go on, do it, do it, do it! Spa? Spare me. Please spare me. I'll do anything. Spare me, I beg of you. Did you hear that, Gillis? Spare me, spare me, spare me, he says. The bishop who tied me up mocked me and burned me alive, as if that were nothing. The bishop who told me with kind eyes I was going to be killed is now begging for his life. Oh, the sadness is making me want to cry after all. That won't save anything. Your paper-thin faith won't reach the Heavenly Father. Belief that is light as a feather won't blossom anywhere. Someone who has forsaken God and clings to his life by begging a witch is unfit to be called a believer. Do you understand, Your Grace? You just gave testimony that you are now one of the heretics. That is why I'm so sad. I think I might just laugh until madness consumes me. Now, think back, Your Grace. You know what sentence awaits heretics, don't you? No, please. Spare me, please. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid I ran out of salvation today. Indulgences are not for sale in this era. Now, shall we start at your feet? If I was burned alive by holy flames, then your body shall be scorched by the flames of hell. Ah! I'm on fire! Not even the ashes remain. I see. I apologize for taking up your time, Gillis. What do you mean? That was a meaningful punishment. Now, what should we do? Now, what should we do with the other clergy? Good question. It's too much to question them all. Just lead the clergy to them. Rejoice, my ignorable servants. The surviving clergy are yours. I, your master, Jane d'Arc, forgive you all. Devour their sorrows, feast on their flesh, savor their blood. Hey, welcome back, Jesse. Savor their blood. After all, our manifestation is no different than that devil, Dracul. I have but one order. Wipe out this country, then make this mistake that is France. Overrun it, trample it, reap it. Let us begin with our dear Orleans. We shall return its faithful land to a bare wasteland. Age, gender, and religious beliefs are of no importance. Make sure you kill them equally. That is the only order I will give you as your master. To that end, I have given you all the attributes of a berserker. You may be a saint or a hero, but now you shall dance with your broken soul. Berserker Saber, Berserker Archer, Berserker Lancer, Berserker Rider, Berserker Caster, Berserker Assassin, and him who I summoned instead of Berserker myself. I shall pass down judgment as this world's ruler. Humanity has no value, for it has failed to prove its love for our Lord. They are guilty to a horrifying extent. Humanity is equally guilty, sinner and saint alike. So we shall kill them all. I will not tolerate a single one escaping. Oh, such resolve, such truth without the slightest doubt. Such a saint of salvation, the saint who believes our Lord and saves our people. You have returned, my light has returned. You have truly been reborn, Jane. Then I too shall rise again as your general. First we need a symbol. Our army must have a flag. It's gonna be the biggest cool that they've ever seen. John, what shall we use of our emblem? A demon perhaps? Or what about, in that case, let's make it a dragon. Be it coincidence or providence that this summoning has brought many with close ties to dragons. In the name of dragons, the symbol of catastrophe, we will burn this world to the ground. Oh, and I have one more order. Laugh, as if you were enjoying yourself from the bottom of your heart. Okay. Wonderful. This is wonderful, Beals. I've never enjoyed myself this much in my entire life. Yes, yes, I suppose it is. That is the way it should be. You were put on a pedestal, made a symbol, exploited, and cast aside by the people. That is why you are righteous. There is no one who could pass judgment over your heart of hearts. Fu. Q. Fu. Good morning, Fu. Mew Fu. QQ. Yo, he's becoming a rapper. Good morning, senpai. It's finally time for brief eek. Q. I'm sorry, Fu. I couldn't get out of the way. Still, I'm glad to see you're so full of energy in the morning. You too, senpai. Did you sleep well last night? I didn't get much sleep. Oh, I forgot to sleep better on the floor or a Tamari mat instead of a bed. That was my mistake. I'll make arrangements. Still, the doctor's briefing is about to start. Let's try to power through sleeplessness. Good morning, Meta. Did you sleep well? Let's get right to the briefing then. For starters, alright, let me go over what I want you to do again. First, the investigation and correction of the singularities is humanity's critical turning point in that era. If it were not for that, we could have never come as far as we have. It is a pivotal event in human history. You must travel to that era, investigate what it is, figure it out, and then correct it. Otherwise, 2019 will never come. Humanity will extinct in 2018. That is your first objective, the basic principle of an upcoming operation. The operation's second objective is investigate the Holy Grail. This is just my speculation, but the singularities must be related to the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is a relic that can grant wishes, a vessel that contains tremendous amounts of magic power. Blood probably got his hands on a Grail in some form and misused its power. Rather, it's impossible to travel through time and change the past without the Grail, obviously. You'll run into intel regarding the Grail during your investigation of the singularity. Even if you correct history, leaving the Grail will put us back to square one. You must either secure the Holy Grail or destroy it. Those are the two objectives of this operation. Is everything clear so far? Crystal clear. Glad to hear it. And there's one other thing I wanted to do in addition to the mission. That said, it's nothing major. It's after you race ship to that era. I want you to find a ley line and make it a summoning circle, just like you did in Fuyuki. Like Fuyuki, we can probably make do as if it's just a telepathic communication. But to transport supplies, it won't work without establishing a summoning circle. Just like before, once Nash sets up her noble phantasm, it will act as a catalyst and trigger the summoning circle. Once you do that, you can summon servants at will. Of course, what you summon will probably be servants closely tied to that time and place. So, keep doing that to bolster your forces. Understood? Understood. Before all else, we'll establish a base camp first. What we'll need is a place to relax, a structure with a roof, a home to come back to. Right, Master? Right. You have a way with words, Nash. Hearing you say that really means a lot to me. I know I'm still an inexperienced servant, but you can count on me. I'll be giving it my all. Q. To see Nash, who's seriously quiet and frankly kind of mysterious, grow up to be such a fine lady. Hey, get over to yourself. How long are you going to keep me waiting? Oops, you're right. You didn't show any interest, so I forgot you were there. Allow me to introduce you, Meta. He, no, she, it, who? Sheesh, standing there is Jalia's pride and joy. The head of our engineering department, Leonardo. As you can tell, they are quite unusual.
Of course, not human. Let's not get into that. The reason being, a servant. Senpai, this is incredible. This person is a servant. Right you are. I'm Shadea's honorary tech advisor. I normally go by Leonardo here. But as you can see, I am the proud inventor of the resonance. The one and only Leonardo da Vinci in the flesh. You can just call me Da Vinci, if you don't get to see many pretty ladies like myself around here. Huh, pretty lady? Da Vinci? This is strange, it's abnormal, it's not wrong. I mean, Leonardo da Vinci should be a man. You should always question controversial wisdom, but is it really that important? Who was the first one that claimed I was a man or woman? Sheesh, for crying out loud. I pursued beauty with both intentions and art. It was I who personified all ideas and beauty. To me, the ideal of beauty is the Mona Lisa. That being the case, see, isn't it simply an unavoidable result? Alright. Foo. I like to think of myself as a scholar, but this guy's pet theories go way over my head. He's the only pervert twisted enough to turn himself into the Mona Lisa, just because he loves the Mona Lisa. Are you sure about that, Dr. Roman? As cultures mature, anything is possible. The desire to become a beautiful girl might one day be the norm. That might be true, but which time period's heroic spirit are you? Genius has nothing to do with time period, Doctor. Meta, you'll do well to remember that too. You will encounter many heroic spirits who are artists. Every one of them is as splendid and eccentric. Are you kidding me? I still can't see that being the case. I can see that being the case. I see. It's true that I didn't want to know too much, but thank you for the advice, Da Vinci. That's my girl. You're always so understanding. XP missions, while they have cost reduction. Doesn't have to be today, but before the event. Oh yeah, that's true. You're always so understanding. That's enough for my introduction. From now on, I'll be focusing on supporting you with supplies, R&D within Chaldea. Updated heroic spirits contracts. I am a servant summoned by Chaldea. You see, unlike Maj, I cannot jump to any era. However, if Meta has a contract with me, then it would be another matter. I would then be able to aid you as an ordinary servant. I'm looking forward to such a fate, Master. Wow, did he really just introduce himself and run off? No, I'm sorry, but we don't have time to rest. We're going to prep for a race shift, okay? Of course, I'm ready to go at any time. Meta, we have a coffin ready for you. We should be able to race shift safely quickly now. 7 singularities have been detected, but we selected time with the smallest fluctuation. Once you get there, we'll only be able to communicate with you. Got it? I know I'm repeating myself, but the first thing is to set up base camp and find a ley line. After you set it into an era, do what needs to be done, alright? Good luck, Meta. Unsummoning program start. Unsummon program start. Spiritron conversion start. Ray shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Grand order commencing operation. First singularity. Humanity Foundation value C+. 100 years of war. Beaver Dragons Orcs. Terminal! So...
if I do this, I will get this Berserker. Well, if that's the case. Oops, I guess this time I am materialized as a
今
caster.
回はキャスターでの限界ときたか。
I guess this time I'm materialized as a caster. Oh, it's you guys. What are you doing? Crap. No, wait, I want... Oh, sweet. Fate, Grand Order Wiki, Servants List. The website seems to be going really slow right now. So I guess I should get started on this. CHU. No C. Where is it? Caster. No, I don't want this. Give me a second. Caster. The website is so slow right now. C. I really want to get like Lord El Malloy or Iskander. So how's your day going so far, Desi? Sweet. So nice. They say truth is stranger than fiction. After all, the world we live in is just a construct for our own senses. And so we live in this unending murmur farce, clinging to the delusion of hope. That is, if we heroic spirits who are no more than the shadows of the deceased could be said to live. Truth put to paper, is merely a story, and experience itself is no more than a narrative constantly being revised within one's mind. To borrow Shakespeare's words, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. Yes, we establish our own existence, all of it, all based upon decisions we make until this stage. Anderson? What are you babbling about? Foo. Something happen, Mr. Author? Never mind, pour me a cup of coffee, hot and strong, 1 drop of milk. I knew that there were worse places I could be, and at least I can't get roped into any of the folly. So I'm going to be borrowing your bed now. I haven't had a good night's rest lately. Also, Skatey? I haven't had a good night's rest lately. Count yourself lucky. I'm gracing your crap bed with my slumbering presence. Not rested? Why, Anderson? I won't waste my time explaining. You'll see as soon as you step outside. Did you hear about Senpai? Anderson's fast asleep. What should we do? Shall we go out to the halls? I have a bad feeling about this. Hey. Quiet, and you call yourselves heroic spirits? Make a nice single file line. Spirits. Oh my, what a huge crowd. It seems like every servant here is crowded into the cafeteria. Let's line up too, Meta. After all, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Hey. Morning, Master. Hurry up and order. You're holding up the line. I fully opened up the cafeteria because we've gotten more heroic spirits, and shocking no one. The turnout is huge. I need a small army to handle it. Sorry, I like crab fried rice and soup, please. Sauteed pork chops, crispy with slices of apples, if you please. Oh, and of course, a tomato and herring omelette on the side, a bit runny if you would, my good man. Oh, and do leave out the parsley. I'm afraid I'm not a parsley man, if I must be honest. That's not good, Mr. Shakespeare. You need to eat your veggies. Another complicated dish. Fine. Got it, Master. What about you? Got it, Master. What about you? Summon warm hot pot. What? What crazy order in the blazing summer heat? I suppose there's no seasons here. Got it. Hot pot, right? I have some frozen cod around here somewhere. You hear that, sous chef? I'm taking care of Master and Nash's order. An order of oily grains with 2 Dumbo ears coming right up. A meal fit for a mastermind playwright. Yeah. What? I must be tired from all my playwriting. All I see is in front of me is a mound of rice and pot stickers. Being chatty and lying can be its own oppression. You are all approaching tyranny. Stare. Sorry. I wish to order 2 things. Spam, and spam! Oh wait, crap, that's 3 things. Fuck. Spam. And chips. Come now. Hurry, Archer. Give it all you got. Opening up a can of spam hardly requires everything I've got. What a bunch of savages. What a bunch of savages. Ooh, thank you for the meal. Good. Yes, that was delicious, Senpai. By the way, have you noticed anything odd? What's wrong, my little eggplant? Huh? What do you mean by little eggplant? That's not what I'm talking about. Don't you think everyone's strangely excited about something? I think it's utter chaos. I can't put my finger on it, but something's different. Right, things do feel different. Yes, somewhere, somehow. Command room to all staff. Emergency. All staff to designated positions. Repeat, command room to all staffs. Senpai! Let's go to the cafeteria command room. I want to get seconds. Contact unmanned observatory station 5, 8, and 15 miles. They're not accepting our commands. We've also lost contact with the 36th weather station. Status unknown. I don't see anything going on with our outside feeds. Any other nominalities? Oh yeah, fuck. No regulars. No irregularities in the atmosphere. All staff we're all seeing are all what? They're all terrible, lazy, and just worthless. They say they don't want to work or just want to sleep. Huh? I think that all the time. Wait, does that mean I'm worthless too? No, that's not possible. Even if I were, I'm a genius. Before I'm worthless, bullet dodged! Anyway, recovering the staff we've lost contact with is our first priority. I'll hand it to analysis. I am here. Jeez, man. I shall assist. I have been doing so since last night, Miss Da Vinci. We have results from Shiba. Thanks, Edison. Now, let's see here. What is it, Miss Da Vinci? You see something unrecognizable on the data. Maybe. Although the signature doesn't match, Gouda particles are magic girls. Anyway, it looks like there's another Chaldea meddling with our Chaldea. Sorry we're late. What's the situation? 32 minutes ago, while experimenting with Edison's spiritual world communicator, the observation assembly detected an abnormality. We initially thought it was something to do with the spiritual world communicator, but looks like there's more than that going on here. Skip! It's an event, right? Give me materials! Don't tell me it's a singularity. Yep, it's a singularity. That's why I had Edison help me out. There's a region in North America that we can't observe with Chaldea right now. That's why Edison and I were looking into it. Third anniversary part-time. St. Quartz. Chaldea right now. That's why Edison and I were looking into it. Doing that made us vulnerable, so someone took the opportunity to invade our world. And now we need to get out of here and see what's going on. So there you have it, Meta. Ready to race shift? I'll roll that prize roulette until my fingers snap on. Leave it to me. I see. I get it. What, did you figure out something, Edison? Haven't you noticed? Meta's been acting and talking strange. No, it's not just him. Everyone in Chaldea has been acting strange. You're right. Anderson started speaking in bad poetry, and other servants suddenly started to have Altria-level appetites. It's just a hypothesis, but is it possible that the spiritual world communicator is contacting a singularity like this? It has resulted in everyone's deteriorating mental and intellectual states. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like fun. But I like the way it sounds. What? No, Senpai, this is bad. Really bad. Right, it's not about singing together. foreign-sounding words. Maybe everyone's acting highbrow because it's so peaceful here. I do sometimes get the urge to run around naked. Even Anderson said to run around naked in elevation when he said he would. Please do. Please do. Please do. Please do. Like, what? Absolutely did not need to know that. You should too, Nash. Well, I really can't deny that. It is worth noting that though there things that threaten humanity might not always appear stylish or intelligent. Preach, Edison. I might turn into a silly version of myself and chew up Chaldea. Exactly. What a bizarre conversation. And now we have discovered singularity. The only way, then, to investigate my theory is implies proper scientific methodologies. Yes, can't argue about that. Been acting as commanding officer of Chaldea, I am officially issuing a new order. Get to that singularity, investigate, and resolve it. Understood, what? Yeah, woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! 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 Oh shit, I can't do that anymore. Woohoo! Nah, fuck. It's starting to sound like fucking Mickey Mouse or something. Uh-huh! Something's really wrong with Senpai! Oh shit, don't think. Commence ray shift. Connecting. Loading. A giant and a forest. Ah. Where am I? Who am I? What is this space? What is Sarut? What is love? Pi, this is an emergency. Please open your eyes. So, if 1 plus 1 equals 2. Foo. No, not foo, 2. Somebody, please calm down. It's just an illusion. It's just your imagination. Foo is now a 4-star? Fuyuku Nyuk. You must be confused. It's me, Nash, Cryerlight. That's Ignomia. I am Thomas Edison. My apologies. That may have been a bit much. Allow me to explain our situations. Mere 27 minutes ago, we observed a slight space-time fluctuation over Chaldea. It was very small. It was a very small anomaly, but it showed no signs. Okay, so you ray-shifted to accompany us on a mission to investigate. Sadly, we lost communication with Chaldea. Currently, we're working to repair the spiritual world communicator and restore communications. So you haven't given up on the communicator? Of course not. Mitch Bounty has helped. The spiritual world communicator has been strengthened. With the power of science, we shall debunk all of this world's many misconceptions. The spiritual world proves to be real, and we can expand our consumer base. Profits, people. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Where was I? We can expand our consumer base. We'll listen to Edison's ramblings later. Master, can you get up? Thanks, Nash. Ah, good, you had no trouble getting up. I would expect no less from a seasoned master like you. Ever reliable once you are properly alert. Now, we need to gather information. Geronimo is currently out scouting. I'm gonna restart my stream.